What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since we've done anything. Been super busy with work. That being said, today I'm a special guest at Cyclemav's channel, and we're doing a little bit of work to the bagger. I'm here at Girls Rap 2 with Suzie. Suzie's the owner of Girls Rap 2. She's in my local area. I got the decals. If you guys have been following the channel, you know that I got my decals from @FasterMoto Decals, or if you follow my Instagram. That being said, I didn't trust myself, so I wanted to get a professional, Suzie, to do my decals.
It happens.
You know, as you can see, she knows what she's doing. If you check out her car with this wonderful wrap that she's had. Listen, it's like nothing you've seen, but at the same time, it's professionally done, well done. I've seen some of her work, so I trusted her to take the bagger and do some work on it, which we'll be covering in just a minute. All right, guys, so previously I had a decal that was very similar to these in the number plate area. Currently on the sides, still the same decals that I had from when I got it done down in Tennessee. The difference is gonna be these right here, where they have a racing number. So that's gonna be the number plate. The bags are gonna be with the racing number as well. But again, like I said, I didn't trust myself to do it, so that's why I came to Suzie at Girls Rap 2, that's TOO, so that she could handle it and basically do a professional job. I didn't want to screw it up, so stand by. In a minute, you're gonna see what it looks like as she does her job.
Now, Suzie, what made you get into car wrapping?
So I went to go and get a price exactly that. It was a chrome job, and I asked the shop how much, and he told me it was $8,000, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
8,000.
8,000. So during the time I wasn't working, I went ahead and started buying cheap wrap, and after buying cheap wrap, I started messing around on my car. Found out my friend teaches classes, took one of his classes, and it just stuck. It works. It's been 6 years now, but I got in it because, I think $8,000 for the economy working is a little too expensive for people to be spending, unless it's like a huge Rolls Royce or a G-Wagon, then I understand. But my wrap was only $1,000. The real original wrap is around $3,000, but why sit there and take everyone's money when you could do it for cheaper and it still looks the same?
No, absolutely. And I know like 3M is one of the best, they say, vinyl to use for car wrap.
I have Avery on that wall, 3M, that gloss black roll was all 3M. It holds better, most definitely. But yeah, I got into it to help people, to modify cars. Always need to keep cars in my life. I do. I definitely do.
So if you're ever looking for a wrap for your car or motorcycle, check out Girls Rap 2, and I'll post her Instagram handle down below. And you can follow her and the location as well of the shop.
Guys, just so you know, this is semi-experimental. I came here to see her, was it 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
About 3 weeks ago I came to see Suzie. Actually, I started following you on Instagram, how long ago? I don't even know how I came across your page, but I just remember coming across your page, and we talked a little bit. I asked about what you do and blah, 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 and she was like, I'm local, and I'm like, holy cow. Yeah. I'm like, how local? And I'm like, dude, she's 15 minutes from my house, literally, so I was like, let me stop by. I stopped by, spoke to Suzie, saw some of her work, some of the, cars that were here, and some other stuff she showed me, and her car included. And I was like, you know what? You ever do bikes?
We're about to.
Yep.
Hey, it's always good to advertise.
And here we are, guys. I mean, so if you're in the local area, be sure to look up Suzie. Make sure you reach out to her. Cyclemav will be posting her information. You want a good wrap, whether it's a car, bike. She's gonna tell you if she can do
I
it.
even do refrigerators and microwaves. I did my own. 'Cause, you go back
So pretty much, she said she'll wrap your Cybertruck for you.
Absolutely.
She'll wrap your Cybertruck because she says she does refrigerators and stuff like that, and that's what it reminds me of.
With wheels.
It's literally a refrigerator with wheels. So if you have a Cybertruck, Suzie will wrap it.
Yep.
So over here we have the first decal of Bergen BS's number. I don't know what number that represents, but we'll find out later on. But anyways, 398. And then Suzie's been putting decals on the side bags with 398 as well. Gives it that race look to it. Oh, we're here still, and Bergen BS's bike is done. But guess what? Now I might be getting something done.
I'm a bad influence.
Special. Yes, he is a bad influence because I didn't want to do anything to my bike. I wanted to keep it simple and stock as possible. But now,
We kept the bike
we're gonna get into some weird designs and stuff. We have Suzie pinstriping.
Your helmet.
My helmet
I
just-
got a feeling there's gonna be more coming for this bike. I got a feeling pinstriping for this now. We're not saying anything, but just throwing something out there. I feel like there's gonna be something different coming for this bike.
That actually looks pretty good.
That looks crazy good.
Yeah,
Just
I
clean.
love it.
beautiful color combo.
So as you guys can see, a little sneak peek. There's the orange side by side with the blue, so you know what's coming. I just want to be a little different. I don't want to be, the same as everybody else. However, this color does pop, even on the helmet. Alright, so finally we have Bergen BS here, and we have his bike. And I wanted to always do an overview to show people what you can do with a stock 117. Now it is not stock, but it is a 117 motor. So Bergen BS, I'll leave it up to you.
I've done a bunch of bikes. Obviously, you guys know this. I've had a bunch of different motorcycles. This one, obviously I got guidance along the way, but I had an idea of what I wanted to do. I wanted to keep it simple. I wanted to do a cam. Not saying that I won't be doing a big bore kit, because that may be something that's in the future. However, I ended up keeping it real simple in terms of the performance part. Screaming Eagle air cleaner, which is supposed to be good up to like 150, 160 horsepower. HPI full length stainless steel pipe. To me, it's one of the best sounding pipes around, one of the best looking pipes, even though mine happens to be filthy right now. And a 484 cam. The Cyclemav APE 484 Magnum is, listen, all I know is I'm very impressed. For those of you chasing numbers, I guess with the chain drive, I'd probably be somewhere between 130 and 140 horsepower at the rear wheel. That being said, I'm not really chasing numbers because of the chain and the parasitic loss. I'm like at 126, 129, but from what I've been told, it's not indicative of how the bike moves, because they say it's fast. I feel like it's fast. I also, for the computer, I had a Thundermax in it. I changed it to Impact Wiring Solutions, and it runs great, man. I have no complaints. I have upgraded the suspension, which you guys can see. I got the Öhlins rear shocks on there with a +1 extension, so they're like, I think they're 13 1/4, and then you add the 1-inch extension, so 14 or 14 1/4. I have Kraus risers, 7.5-inch legs, and then I guess this is about 4 inches with the KR low stainless bar and Arlen Ness mirrors. Nothing too crazy.
Does that say 4 for rectal use only?
Indeed it does.
Oh, it's actually pretty funny that it's there, and I noticed it.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed that one. You can't see it through the glass, but
Oh, fuck it.
if you look through the glass, it says nothing. Like
Pretty
that?
cool. You have a couple of those left or no?
Couple of fuckets?
Yeah.
No more fuckets left. I'm all fucketed out. Brake arm. You got a Thrashing Supply shorty brake arm with an OG Moto red brake foot brake pedal, which helps match the rest of the red on the bike. Shifter. I have the shorty Thrashing shifter with OG pegs. The rear shifter, because I like the heel shifter so I don't ruin my sneakers. The heel shifter also has an OG peg on it, but that's an Amazon special. Not sure what part of China it came from, but definitely Chinese, definitely super cheap, but it works.
Definitely not Wuhan.
No. I do have the front end to still do. As far as the performance aspect, I do have Arlen Ness lowers with diamond lane tubes, gold tubes, and +2 with Olin's cartridges. I have, this isn't really performance, but I have the forged carbon from Carbon Visionary here with the matching front fender.
Now with Carbon Visionary, they actually ship it directly from Italy?
I believe so. If I'm not mistaken, they do. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, look at the quality.
No, it definitely is.
It's top notch, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I love it. I think it's great.
Now overall, how much do you think this bike weighs now after all the performance parts are
It's definitely probably closer to 800. I want to say it was like 8 something from the factory, but with all the upgrades and losing some weight, definitely significantly lighter. I'm very pleased with it. I'd like to lighten it up a little bit more. I'm not sure how much I can do, but to be honest with you, I'm very pleased with the bike. Performance-wise, I think the only thing I would maybe do once the front end is done, maybe a big bore kit down the road, but I don't even know that I need it. Like, how fast are where am I going?
Yeah.
So,
it definitely lifts off the ground too.
yeah, the way the front wheel comes up off the ground. I mean, that's not dumping the clutch. That's just throttling it hard enough at the right time, the right RPM. So
overall, you're happy with the bike?
Oh, fantastic. Listen, this is the best road glide I've owned. To be honest with you, as awesome as the CVO-ST is, I feel that this is probably faster in this setup. I mean, I think it should be faster.
Well, we have CVO-ST we can compare it to
Or
in future videos.
CVO-ST or 2 that we can compare it to.
Yeah.
But listen, if you're in the market, I would say get a standard road glide and just do it up. I mean, put your touches on it. The decals are by Faster Moto Decal, which are fantastic. We just upgraded to the decals with the racing number on it and the number plate up front. That's why we originally came here. But it turns out we got Cyclemav into a little trouble here. So that being said, the bike is sick. I got a few other cosmetic upgrades coming, but nothing too crazy. It's pretty much done the way it is. Like I said, there'll definitely be some changes that you guys will probably notice and anybody who's into bikes will notice. Most other people probably won't notice it just cause, but super pleased with this bike. Thrashing boards, if you didn't notice.
Yeah, the boards are definitely a big thing for me. So I've been looking for a couple. Like right now I'm running the stock boards on my bike, which is the same exact bike. It's just he has the upgrades on it, which after today I think that will be coming soon at some point. But the boards are big because I like the stock boards, but like looking at the Thrashing Supply boards, you have more space. I feel like
yes.
When I have my feet up on my stock boards, it's more like I'm kind of restricted.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so we got the little rundown of the bike, the Road Glide, and we're going to hear how it sounds with the HPI exhaust on. This bike is phenomenal. It's fire. It's cool. It's just mine, a stock bike. Like I said, I did the Hertz speaker system. Hertz speaker system is awesome. It's loud enough where it sounds good. So we'll hear his bike in a few minutes, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So while Bergen BS is pouring sweat out, we're gonna hear his bike for the first time that everybody sees it, but they never heard it. So here we go. HPI exhaust 2-into-1. Let's give it a shot.
484 cam.
484 cam.
Cyclemav. APE.
See how it sounds. You can't even hear me talk. I'll tell you right now. There you have it. That's what that sounds like.
That is music to most people's ears. Noise pollution to others, but definitely music to some of us.
It's noise pollution definitely in California. But I think I'm deaf. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, guys, if you like this type of content, definitely like and subscribe. And look down below. You'll find Suzie. And don't forget to hang tight and tune in till next time.